2-1, their final huddle before the opening tip, and we will check in now on our Bud Light starting lineups. And the key to this game, in the view of many, is that the front line for the Pistons must generate some firepower. Michael Curry, Ben Wallace, Clifford Robinson start up front, and only Clifford Robinson has been a scorer of the three. In the backcourt, can they just keep Tracy McGrady under wraps a little bit, with Jacques Vaughn setting the table? McGrady, the NBA's leading scorer this year, is averaging 39 points a game. Rick Carlisle in his...
But you're exactly right when you talked about that front line.
There's the clerk, Sean, putting it away with the left hand. Underrated player, would you say?
He really is. He's not a big-time...
About Gooden, Sean, you don't want him taking more shots than Tracy McGrady. That just doesn't make it. McGrady fires a three, and there's our first three, and it's on the money.
That's unguardable.
Never going to forget that.
Neither am I, Sal.
Chris Hilton made it. He plays over at one buck place, so we'll wait. We'll still call him Rook.
All right, man. Good answer. Let's get back to the game.
Hey, there was Warren's number one man. That's for you, Warren.
Detroit needed that bucket desperately. Because Tracy McGrady is the irresistible force against the immovable object. And that time, the irresistible force comes away the winner. That time raising up and drawing the foul. Now sometimes
Pistons up a field goal. Williamson again tightens up on McGrady, overplaying him, so McGrady will try to blow by him, and does, and one. Williamson's trying to put a saddle on him. And McGrady says, let me break out of this corral. That's three fouls already on the big nasty.
I don't think there's anyone in the league that can make this play here. Nice up fake. And he toys with him right over the top of the big man with touch.
You can hear the crowd here. Can you hear them, folks? They're chanting MVP. MVP. They believe that in all the talk about Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant and all the other great stars in the league, that Tracy's been somewhat overlooked in this argument.
The guy's going to get all over you on the defensive end.
Got him out there for the last minute and a half. Here's McGrady time on the turnaround sweep.
Yeah, he's got most of
Rip Hamilton that time. He wasn't going to attack the basket out there by the sideline. This is not about how many whistles we can blow. This is about letting these fellas play a little bit, getting them into the flow.
There you go.
In game three, how'd you deal with it?
Well, you know, once you make a run, of course the team's going to make a run. You just have to keep your composure and come back at them. So that's what we did. They made their little run, but we buckled down on the defensive end, got some stops, and then got ourselves some buckets in transition.
How important is taking care of the ball going to be for you guys in the second half with the turnovers?
Well, it's key. They kind of struggle scoring in the half court. So, you know, if we limit our turnovers, we'll give ourselves a chance to win this game.
All right, good luck, man. I can see you guys can smell it. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Brent.
All right, Sal. The AT&T halftime report with Kevin is coming along. Tracy McGrady held to 5 in the first, wound up with 9 points in the second, so averaging 39 points a game in this series so far. He'll take a 14-point production into the locker room. Orlando up 4, but the Pistons battling hard here. Kevin Frazier is coming up after these messages. Gooden wants to give it back. Instead, it's Vaughn. Now it's McGrady.
See, there's no way that you can double team him on the wing. As soon as you start...
Curry takes McGrady. Robinson switches. McGrady penetrates. Gooden follows for the layup. And on the switch, McGrady burned the D and set it up with his...
McGrady, there's two guys chasing him. By the time he penetrates, there's There are 4 guys around him, basically. Gooden has the whole weak side to operate.
Comes out, almost steals it. Freck down Vaughn.
Well, you can see what he's after on the floor for defense.
Tracy attempting to regain lead. Orlando does it. Put back. Gooden smashes it down. And it's 61-60 on the rookie's slam. T-Mac turns, rises for the tie. Deadlock at 65.
That's how difficult he is to guard. If you don't keep him from getting the basketball, watch Curry's hands. His hand is right in front of. If you watch ESPN or ESPN2 late night and you see the street ball and hot sauce and all the guys getting fancy with the ball, you have to realize that they're playing against guys at rec leagues most of the time. Tracy McGrady's giving you the same kind of ball movement and trickery with NBA players.
Take a look at McGrady's face. Does a guy ever break a sweat?
Watch him just dancing with this basketball.
But look at him.
And look at that move. Michael Curry is an excellent defender.
This is one cool cat on the line.
Ragged offense.
Over Curry. The three for Tracy McGrady. Oh, baby.
Anybody better in the game right now. And this move right here makes my eyes water. Curry is all over him. He brings that ball around his arm and hits nothing but the bottom. This is an amazing offensive possession. Fights for that basketball. He brings that ball around his arm, and most shooters like to go straight up with the basketball. He goes around the hand, straight up, and knocks down that 3-ball. And if you're Michael Curry, you got to wonder, how in the world can you stop that?
Right. 1 second. Just touch it and throw it. Armstrong did that. Got it! Oh, baby! One on the shot clock. And Armstrong. 25 sitting on 10. Robinson's taking McGrady. McGrady will give it in the hands of rookie Gooden. And Gooden with another big field goal. That's a pity. And the Orlando Magic lead it by 12. 98-86 as we check in on our Sprite Mad Skills, Sean Elliott.
All right, this guy does it all. Tracy McGrady just continues to impress. Outside, he's been phenomenal. Unguardable on the perimeter. And then he's gone to set his teammates up. Tracy McGrady, but he's given it all he's got.
10 on the shot. Pistons need a stop. Check. Yes! The 2, 1 foot on the line. The lead is 11.